on you? It looks like a hat and sunglasses. Okay, guys, this is behind the scenes real quick. We're about to start.
What do you call the owl that does magic tricks?
We can start now.
You can do it. You already live?
Uh-huh.
I'll flip the camera and do behind the scenes right now while I'm getting set up.
Okay. I don't know.
Show one of my jokes.
Okay, this is behind the scenes. Hi, guys. Oh, can't get on the table. Okay, I'm on the table. Okay, hi.
Who is that?
Hi.
Scroll up.
Can I bring them on the camera?
Do what?
Someone says bring them on the camera. And here. I don't know. Here's, like, yeah. Okay, shake. Oh, that's a fresh Jaguar. Sorry. My stomach is really pushing down.
What do you call an owl that does magic
Looking
tricks?
cool.
Houdini.
Oh yeah, let's entertain them with our jokes.
Oh God. I'm sorry for those of you who can hear me. I'm sorry.
What do you call an iPhone that isn't kidding around? Dead serious.
What?
Siri on the iPhone?
Hey.
What do you call an iPhone? You don't do it. Okay.
Can I read some?
Hold on. What is a king's favorite kind of? Never mind.
Let me
That
see.
was kind of okay.
It's
Here's one.
what?
Why did? Oh, I can't read that.
Why not?
What type of cloud is so lazy that it will never give up?
I don't know.
Fog.
What?
Because it's at the
look
bottom,
cool.
it will never give up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
JB Production.
That's pretty rough.
Why do seagulls
JB
fly over the
Productions.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
To get fish.
Because if they flew over a bay, they would be bagels.
Oh God.
This is your joke, boo. Come on.
Don't read them all because I need them.
Wait, can I read one real quick? I got one, guys.
Oh, that's Mr. Don King.
DC, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hold on. Hey, let me do my face. Do my face.
How do you put a baby alien to sleep? You rock it. Look.
Oh God.
That, guys. It's really cool.
All right.
One
How
more.
we looking, guys?
Where do beef? Okay, I got this one. Where do beef burgers go to dance?
Ooh, I
At
know
the
that.
meatball. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mommy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get to wave. Oh, I waved. LOL, because I know I'm real funny. Everybody's laughing at me.
All right, we're gonna get started in a minute, man. Give people the opportunity.
Tell me when to flip the camera.
Oh yeah, flip the camera.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead and flip the camera. I gotta talk to them.
Wait, I was very entertaining.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get my face on the filter one more time.
Oh man. All right. Welcome in, guys. As you can see, my production team is alive and well and involved. Do me a favor, real quickly. What I want you to do is go ahead and click share on your page. Really, I had the hat on. Go ahead and click share on your page, or host a watch party. But let people get on in so we can get started. It's 8:02 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we want to get this thing cranked up. Want to get it cranked up. So come on in. Again, host and share. Say hello to a couple of people. Aunt June, good to see you. Mosley, good to see you. DC, my man Caleb, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. My man Big Charles Lemon is in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Again, y'all come on in, man. Again, click share if you don't mind. Or host a watch party. So you have share down by the comment section. Then you have watch party right underneath the video. We are here Tuesday. Showers, the neighborhood from the old streets of Sage Glen. Good to see you, my dear. But we want to get started in a couple of minutes because I'm excited as always about today's topic. We're kind of in season 2. And so we're starting a new series today. So I'm excited. So I'm going to hold up for a couple of seconds. Is the filter still on?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Alright, I need y'all to do me a favor. For my people in the comments, I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down for this filter because I'm not looking at the camera. And so...
You see right there? You see it?
I know that, but I'm fixing to close this. Okay? I need a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Make sure y'all put a thumbs up.
And let me know what I need to be doing with this filter. Should I continue like this?
Yes.
Or what? What should we do? Oh, and you might want to share for real because you have, I got a special guest Vexed tonight. A special guest Vexed. You really don't want to miss this Vexed. I got a special guest for Vexed tonight you want to be in.
Yeah, mommy said thumbs up, so that's how you know
So
it's
I guess
good.
that means the rest of y'all votes don't matter. When the wife say,
They do matter.
the wife says to keep the wife says to keep the filter, I'm gonna keep the filter. So that's what it's gonna be. What are we at? 8:04. So we got 60 seconds. Again, share, host a watch party, make a comment. As you know, for some of you, if this is your first time, I come in later on and I reply to everybody's comments, either with a like on my own comment to let you know that I am paying attention and engaged with you, my audience. Got about 30 seconds and I'm ready to crank up. I need my special guest to be not too far away because when it's that time, I need to be in. Aunt June says we go on with it. So all right, Aunt June, that's what it's gonna be. It is 8:05.
Let's start moving your
Some of y'all are gonna be late for not to preach today.
Ooh.
And we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to another episode of Not Too Preachy, where you can be inspired, informed, comforted, and convicted, all by the Word of God, but just not too preachy. I am your host for this evening. My name is Jason Brown, but the people who love me call me JB, and so that's what I go by. And I want to start out, as always, my show with some shout-outs tonight. How about that? A few birthday shout-outs. It's a lot of birthdays today, but I'm just going to give a few. My cousin Jackie Buckner, I think she's in the Dallas area. Happy birthday, my dear. I haven't seen you in years, but happy birthday to you. Yes.
I know a birthday.
Okay, please give your birthday.
I saw a parade, so I think their name was Haley.
Okay, whoever Haley is,
Yes,
who had
ma'am.
the birthday around the corner that had the parade, happy birthday to you. How about Andrew Berry II, Pastor Andrew Berry out there in Texas City. Happy birthday, I think it's going to be today or tomorrow, not sure. Hildy Crucial, old co-worker of mine, happy birthday to you. And I got a couple of classmates, Kelly Burnett. You have a birthday coming up. Happy birthday to you. And I think today, Denise Garrett, one of the cool homies from the school. Happy birthday to you. You have to, I have to do this, even though it was Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers, godmothers, grandmothers, mother figures. All of you, thank you. Thank you. All of the mother figures, those of you who have been mothers in place of mothers that were not around, whether you birth children or you have been a mother to somebody, God bless you for what you do, and we love you. You are appreciated. We know that you are the first teacher of the child, and so thank you for birthing and speaking life into people. Shout out to everybody who ran for Ahmaud Arbery and did your 2.23 miles last week. I think that's important to do, that we're able to do that together. But let me tell you this, make sure you run to the poll too. That's where we affect change in the places where the decisions are made. I really, it's hard to leave that alone, but I don't want to take that tangent tonight because it is going to continue to be talked about ad nauseum. But I just know that it hits a special place with me because I have also been harassed and accosted in the neighborhood where I grew up for suspicion of a crime, which I was not committing, neither me nor my friend, and it could have easily have been me. And I also consider that I have a black boy as a son. It could easily be him. But let's take it to the polls, exercise our rights, and let's put people in office that have our best interests at heart. And then at the end of the day, you know, God will still get the final say. Continue to teach your children to do right. Continue to teach your children to treat other people right. I'm going to leave that there. I want to give a special shout out to my boy that's in here, my frat brother who welcomed me in when I walked in MC Williams Middle School out in the Acres Home area. Big shout out to the good brothers, Gabriel Mosley. He popped in today, and I'm giving him a special shout out. Let me tell you why. Gabriel Mosley makes his own soap. Now, I went to his house years ago, and he was ahead of the curve already. This dude had a farm in his backyard, right? So he's growing corn, and I think the only thing at the time he was going to the store for was to get his fish and his meat, right? And he doesn't eat a whole lot of meat. He's a clean eater. But he was already organic before organic got popular. But then recently he started, a couple of years, he started making his own soap. And so I do not buy my soap in the store. I buy black-owned, handmade, completely organic. It's called Success Soap. Gabriel, if you're still here, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to jump in. Oh, hey, Latasha Norwood. Congratulations to you and the husband. But Gabriel, go ahead if you don't mind. And y'all look in the comments. He's going to drop the link in there to where you can go and get this soap. I use the non-scented one, and I use the oatmeal one, and my children use it too. But it's the best soap. I love it. It's homemade, homegrown, all organic, no chemicals or anything like that. All natural. Success soap. Go get it. Go check it out. And give my man a look. All right. I got a special guest. Coming in for tonight's I'm Vexed. I want to present to some and introduce to others one of the funniest people on this planet. Y'all make some noise for the Adrian Hudson Brown.
Weird.
I thought it was gonna be me.
Okay.
All right. Here we are, not too vexed. Is Mommy, are you in the camera?
I don't know where to sit.
Sit on that, it's really comfortable.
Here we go. She's gonna tell you tonight. She has her own vex.
She's actually told me.
She has her own vex. So, honey, the floor is yours. Would you tell us why you're vexed? What vexes you?
Okay. So listen, I'm a church-going girl. It vexes me when this preacher, he up there sweating, he preaching, word, all of that. And you have somebody on the side of you, especially in the back. The back people, they get me, because I have to turn around. The preacher preaching, he in the word, he in the text, he preaching.
In the text.
In the text, he reading from the Bible. Got the word. Reading. Preaching. And he preaching and they finishing his statement, but not with what he's saying. Like, killing me. I mean, it hurts me inside. You know, that really bothers me. I'm for real, it's like serious.
All right, so how does that go? All right, here we go. I'm gonna try it. And
like, for real, I'm serious.
And you tell me how it go.
Like he preaching. Like he in the word.
Okay. Let's try. So you can give an example. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures.
Next to you, yes, Lord, yes, laying down by side. My burden, laying my burdens down. No, that is not. No, that's not where that is. You done mixed all up the New Testament and the Old Testament. You done put it all together. It's like you lie. I just don't. I can't concentrate. The Jesus in you can't connect with the Jesus in me. That kills me.
So
people read the word. but you know why that happened though.
Why does that happen?
It happens because the different types of Christians.
Oh, okay.
Because you got the true Christians.
Okay.
They in that King James.
Okay.
You got the
That's a true Christian.
that's the true Christian.
Okay.
You got that new Christian.
Okay.
They in that NASB or the NIV.
Okay.
So you got the true Christians,
Okay.
the new Christians, and then you got you Christians.
Okay.
You Christians being the message. So they be that man the word's not even in the Bible.
Yeah, the message is
That's a summary.
don't read the Song of Solomon with your children
Yeah.
in the Message Bible. But I can understand.
Because
I can understand how that vexes you. He would say, one Friday, he died.
yeah.
Stayed in the grave all
All
night
days
Friday.
and Sunday.
And he stayed in
Sunday
the grave
afternoon we got up.
right early
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
All of that. That's just
That would vex
that
me
is
too.
killing me.
That would vex me too.
That kills my spirit.
Yeah, do me a favor.
What's up?
Pray about that. I don't know about that true Christian, new Christian stuff.
And you Christian, I am you
I'm
Christian.
not sure, but I'm in that NASB.
Boy, I've been that message like a movie. What? Okay, my
Appreciate you coming through. I'm vexed for the night, y'all. I'm vexed for the night. Can you get them children so they don't come back in the morning?
I'm finna go to bed. I'm gonna be watching.
Peace. I'm vexed, y'all. All right.
You said peace?
Yes, I did.
Okay, peace out.
Yes, like as an out. You can stay there while I go through this. We are in.
I gotta lay down.
Let's go ahead and get into the word tonight. Not going to be too long, man. Y'all, I really don't think y'all praying for me. I really don't know. But let's go ahead and get into the word. We're in a new series. You can call it season 2. I think I'm gonna call it season 2, episode 1, just because I want to be, I guess, fancy. I don't know if that's what it is. But this series is the I am statements of Jesus. I am statements of Jesus. I got a quick question for you. How's that Rona body looking for you? How are we holding up? How are we putting on that Rona 15, kind of like that freshman 15? Are we eating everything that's around? I've seen some memes where they got attack dogs in front of refrigerators and signs that saying you're not that hungry, you're just bored. Go get away from the refrigerator. How y'all eating out there, man? What are y'all eating? I know my struggle is ice cream. My struggle has always been ice cream, and so there have been times where I'm just bored, even before COVID-19 and this pandemic, that I have just gotten up at 10 o'clock at night and gone to the corner store and get a pint of ice cream and sit in front of the TV and watch whatever's there on the TV, flipping channels. Or I have a craving for a burger or something. My appetite, even now, has not been too bad, but it has definitely been struggling with ice cream. I also struggle with bread. I don't know if I have anybody else in here that struggles with bread, but I struggle with bread because I like, depending on the meal, it depends on the bread that I want. Like if I'm eating a catfish dinner, then I need a piece of white bread, right? Or if I'm eating a turkey sandwich, I need wheat bread. That's just me. I'm kind of weird like that. If I'm eating, my regular plate from Luby's where I get, fish and cabbage and black-eyed peas, then I need a roll. Right? When I'm at my Aunt Pat's house and she's made greens, she mixed her collards and her mustards, and she can cook some greens, and then we have oxtails and rice and mac and cheese and candied yams. And the only thing that goes with all of that is hot water cornbread. I hope I got a not too preachy witness out there. The only thing that goes there is a hot water cornbread, man. And if I want a good burger, I just don't want any regular old bread. Don't even give me the sesame seed bread. But I want my bread. I want a good bread, but I want it lightly toasted with a little bit of butter. When you go to the Red Wagon over on Alameda, Genoa, they kind of toast they buns with a little bit of butter. And I haven't been running around getting burgers, but I do have a taste. I'm talking about. I got a taste for them. What's your diet looking like right now? What's your meals looking like right now? What you eating? What are you feeding on? One of my favorite miracles in the Bible is when Jesus feeds the 5,000. That's John chapter 6. And he feeds the 5,000 with 5 loaves of bread and 2 very small fish. Like if there's one of the miracles where I wanted to see in person is to watch him take this little boy's lunch and lift it up and then just start breaking and just passing it out and just everybody eating. If you listen to Steve Harvey, he'll call it the world's greatest fish fry. And so in John chapter 6, at the beginning of John chapter 6, he feeds the 5,000. And so they were so amazed at this particular miracle that Jesus was like, you know what, they're going to try and make me king right now. It's not time for all of that. You know, what they want is what's going on here on earth. And I'm trying to show them something and teach them something that is much greater than what's going to be here on earth. And so he runs off, well, not really runs off, but he retreats and goes out to the mountains to be alone by himself after this major over 1,000 out there. That didn't, that's a lot of bread passing out and, gathering up. That's a lot of work. So Jesus just retreats. He runs off. And he's in the mountains by himself. In the meantime, the disciples get in the boat and they're going across to the other side. They're crossing the sea and they're going to the other side. But while they're on the sea, the wind starts to blow and now the water is troubling. It's boisterous and it's blowing all over the place. And these guys in this boat fighting for their lives. And it's dark, so you really can't see anything around you. All they can see is probably each other. And then Jesus comes walking up on the water. I mean, you just got through feeding 5,000. You went and got some quiet time alone in the mountains. And here you come walking on the water. And they're kind of afraid. And he's like, nah, it's me. Be cool. And then he gets into the boat. And as soon as he gets into the boat, then they're on shore. And they're safe. And when they get there, the crowd that he just fed tracked him and met him on the other side of the sea. Like they've been trying to follow him and find him this entire time after he fed them. And they're like, man, Jesus, when did you get here? When did you arrive? And Jesus was like, you didn't come here for any signs, but you really just came here for some more food, right? Instead, this is Jesus talking, instead of coming here for this food, work for the food that's eternal, the food that I'm going to give, right? And the crowd is like, all right, well, how do we work for eternal food? How do we do that? Jesus says it's simple. Here's the work. Believe in me. That's it. Believe in the one whom the Father sent. That's me. Cool. The crowd said, all right, show us a sign so we can believe. That we can see and believe. Show us a sign. And I read that, and I paused for a second. I'm still in John chapter 6. And I'm like, now come on now. Like, y'all just saw him feed what could have probably been 10 to 15,000 people with this little boy's fish sandwiches. And y'all talking about show us a sign. Like, what else did you need to see? That he actually, I saw that. But Jesus, I'm glad, Jesus didn't respond like me at that statement. He says, okay, you want a sign? I got one for you. Here's a sign, but it's an oldie but a goodie. Remember back in Exodus when your forefathers came from under Pharaoh's hand in slavery? And in Exodus 15, Pharaoh's army drowned in the sea because the Israelites crossed over on dry ground and the waters that opened for your forefathers closed on Pharaoh. You remember that story? And when he got onto the other side and Miriam and everybody was praising and celebrating, the horse and the rider is drowned in the sea. They had this great song and celebration, and now it's time to get tracking to the promised land. And remember when your forefathers were complaining? I know y'all remember this, Jesus is saying, because you all rehearse this story all the time. This is a part of Hebrew history. This is a highlight in Hebrew history. The Exodus is the highlight of Hebrew history. That's why you celebrate the Passover, because it led to your liberation. So he's reminding them of this and saying, remember what happened in Exodus 16 when y'all were complaining about being hungry? And Moses went and prayed, and God said, all right, watch this. And he said, and he didn't say, he just did, rain down bread from heaven. And so when they woke up in the morning, after they did all the complaining, they looked on the ground, they had food that they actually can pick up and eat. And they had that bread every day. And they don't only pick up what they could pick up for the day. That's where you get that part where Jesus said, give us this day our daily bread. Trust me for today. We'll worry about tomorrow when we get there. He said, there's your sign. But check this out. Moses didn't do that. My Father in heaven did that. He rained down bread from heaven. But watch this. Not only did he do it then, but he's doing it right now. He's raining down, or he's already sent true bread, but not that has a temporary fix, but the bread that gives life. I'm still in John chapter 6. I'm just trying to walk you through it. So the crowd says, all right, word up. You got this bread of life. It's better than the bread that was out there with Moses and my forefathers. Bet. We want that bread. And this is where we land in tonight's first I am statement. Jesus said in John 6:35, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will not hunger, and he who believes in me will never thirst. That's what Jesus said. I am the bread of life. Well, what does that mean in short? What does that have to do? Can I tell you something? Watching what you eat spiritually is just as important as watching what you eat physically. You see, one will just make you gain weight, while the other has eternal weight. And I know we're in this rolling time, and we're kind of, some of us are watching what we eat, and we're exercising, and we're maybe not trying to consume so much bread, or consuming some bread, and some of it is good, overabundance. You're gonna get heavy, but have we been taking care of our spiritual diet? Have we been feasting on the bread of life, who is Jesus Christ? You can do one of several things as it relates to your diet. You can have a diet full of fast food and candy. It's cheap, it's easy, but eventually it's bad for your stomach, and your teeth will be ruined, and you won't be able to eat real good food. Follow me for a second. We can do that spiritually as well by listening to a lot of bad information as it relates to Christianity, as it relates to the Bible. If I name it, then I should just be able to get it. That kind of stuff. The prosperity where if I put this in, then I'm gonna get this kind of stuff out. And sometimes we're watching people get rich over in abundance because they're selling that kind of stuff. But then when it comes to the struggles that hit you in life, the hard times, then that kind of stuff is ruining your teeth. It's kind of like cotton candy. It's kind of like this teacher thing that Jesus is tipping around, everything's cool, la 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 la. He's a hippie. And then who do you call on when life hits you? Or what do you do when you have to deal with the hard teachings of Jesus? Watch this. If you finish chapter 6 in the book of John, Jesus was talking more about the fact that he's the bread of life. And he said, well, if you don't eat my flesh and drink my blood, then you have no part with me. That's a hard teaching. That's not cotton candy kind of stuff that everything is going to be roses and everything is going to be great. That's hard teachings. And you know what they did to that hard teaching? Because their teeth were rotting. All they wanted was some food and to be feeling good about themselves and just to be lifted up. But then when Jesus came and talking about that old crazy cannibalism talk, they was like, we ain't no part of that. And they left so fast that Jesus turned to his disciples like, are y'all going to leave too? But they didn't understand that he was speaking metaphorically. Digest me is what he's saying. He is the bread of life. So be careful. Fast food, bad theology, bad teaching, they're not in the Bible. That's going to ruin your teeth, and you won't be able to handle the meaty things and the weightier things that have to do with living this bold life as a Christian. You could feed your fear. You're afraid to try this, you're afraid to try that, or you get over dependent on things just because you're comfortable. And so anything that looks different than what you're used to, you don't want to fool with it, even though that thing that you depended on or that thing that made you comfortable is really not good for you. Like this particular habit or this particular person or this particular situation, because you're used to it and it's predictable, but it's no good for you. You're afraid to step out and do something different. And so you feed the negativity, you feed that talk, you feed the what if, I don't want to try, things may get bad. But yeah, true, things may be bad, but things also may be good. And you can feed your fear. And if you feed your fear, then your fear will grow, and then you will never go to where God is trying to get you. With some of these places that God is trying to get us is really scary and unpredictable. Man, God is good, but he's not always safe. Right? You can feast on fast food and candy. You can feed your fear, but you can also feed your faith. Look at what Jesus says. Here's how you feed it. Come to him. That's what he said in the scripture. Come to him. Hang around. Spend time. Spend time with him in his word. Spend time in prayer. Spend time with people who talk about him. Spend time under preaching that talks about him. Spend time with him. Feed your faith by coming to him. And then not only that, believe. Come to me, you'll never hunger. Believe, and you'll never thirst. Believe in what he has done. Believe in what he is doing. Believe in what he will do. Look at the people. Believe in what he has done. He just fed over 5,000 men, not counting women and children. Believe in what he is doing. Right now in the text, he's teaching them with authority, saying that he is the one who was sent by the Father to be bread of life. And then believe in what he will do, because later on in the book of John, he's going to give his life as a ransom for many. Even for us, believe in what he has done. He's already given his life as a ransom. Believe in what he's doing right now. Right now, he's seated on the right hand of the Father, making intercession on our behalf. He's talking to the Father on our behalf. He's calling our name out in prayer. Look, can I say this for Mother's Day real quick? I'm not too preachy, but let me say this real quick. I know it's cool to have mama praying for you, grandmama praying for you, your friends praying for you, your cousin praying for you, even your children praying for you, your co-workers praying for you. But let me say this, there's nothing better than Jesus praying for you. He did so in John chapter 16 or 17. I'm not sure which one. That's not too preachy part. But he's doing it right now, making intercession on our behalf. Believe in what he has done. He paid the price for our sin. Believe in what he will do. He's praying for us right now. Believe in what he is doing. Praying for us right now. Believe in what he will do. Those who believe, he's coming back. And look, the results of coming to him and believing in him is that we will be completely satisfied. Never hunger. Never thirst. And it's in direct contrast to the manna, because the manna, they had to keep coming back day after day after day. It was a daily trust, but also a daily appetite. But can you imagine being in a spiritual place where you are completely satisfied? And that takes spending time and having faith with and in Jesus Christ. He said it himself, I am the bread of life. 2 words tonight. Jesus sandwich.
What?
Jesus sandwich. You ought to try it. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. That's all I have tonight. I look forward to getting to the barbershop pretty soon. Now I got to make an appointment, and I'm sure I got to cover up in all kind of Rona gear just to get my hair cut. But I don't know what I'll do. I may lock it, or I may twist it, or I'm just not sure what I'm going to do. Just to remind you guys, I am available for booking to come and speak, train, or even be a one-on-one coach for you as you make this journey through life. I primarily deal with young people and people who are serving young people. So all you got to do is message me or hit me up on the website, www.4142.com.
F-O-R-T-Y.
Also, yes, F-O-R-T-Y. Also, make sure you click the link below and go ahead and get you some of the new well done gear that I have. I think the store is going to be open for about 6 days, so hop in, purchase some gear. You can get a t-shirt, you can get a long sleeve shirt. I got sleeveless hoodies and I got traditional hoodies. So go ahead and check that website out. Also look out for tomorrow for those of you who have children, nieces, nephews, grandchildren, or know of somebody that has them that are between 7th grade and 11th grade. I mean, going into the 7th grade and going into the 11th grade. I'm going to start taking registration for this summer's writing camp, where you'll get 10 sessions of writing and additional leadership training for those 10 sessions to work concurrently together. And for the writing, that's going to be 15 hours of individualized instruction. It's going to be great. And your children will come out better communicators in writing. They're going to write their personal narrative. So look out for that. Registration will open up tomorrow, and then the online class will launch in June. That's all I got. We got nothing else. I love tonight's text, man, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. Until next time, we'll be on the second I am statement. May the Lord bless you, and may the Lord keep you. And
fried frogs taste bad on burgers. Cheeseburgers specifically.
I don't think we should put fried frog on it all. Peace, y'all.